Have you been missing me? You should have been. It's been a while since I have done a video. And today I'm going to do a not so usual video for myself. One of the reasons I haven't been doing videos recently is I've been suffering a lot of migraines. It's a condition that I have. It's a result of my car accident back in 2002, a long time ago. But it is something that I continue to struggle with time and time again. It had gotten to the point where I'd have a couple of months, maybe, and so they were very manageable. And over the past couple of months, they have been horrific. I've been waking up with one almost every single day. At first I thought, well, you know, June was really a busy month. I had the book launch, I was wrapping up my 100 videos in 100 days. I thought, well, maybe that's what it is. But they continued, and then I rationalized, well, I've been having a lot of readings lately. Maybe it's because I'm busy, and maybe because there was so much stress. It's just a letdown, that post-letdown, you know, like when you go on vacation. I always get a migraine by like a day 2 or 3, just because it's like all the stress piles up and then it's like crash on me. So I was using all this rationale, but it just didn't make sense. My migraines were every single day for more than a month, and I worried, well, could they be getting worse? Do I need to go to a doctor? Do I need to get on some type of medication? Are there things that could be going on that I'm not doing and I'm not taking care of myself? And then I paused, and it struck me. My eyes I have a lot of difficulty with, so there are certain places I just cannot go because they wonk my eyes out. This is places like I can have a hard time on cruise ships because the water freaks my eyes out. Being too close to the beach sometimes can do it, as well as some supermarkets with their fluorescent lights and places that have fans going. That bouncing of light really causes a lot of disturbance to my eyes. And I realized, we've moved our bedroom to a bedroom where the fan is going all the time overnight. In my office, I have a fan that is now not against a dark ceiling, but a white ceiling, which is probably reflecting light a lot more. So I'm like, well, honey, what if it's this that's going on? And he's like, I don't know. Well, sure enough, we tested our theory. We slept without the fan going one evening, and we found that the next morning, the first morning in over a month, I didn't have a headache. I was like, I wonder if this is a fluke. There's no flukes. And so we're like, we'll have to do this, and we did it another night. No headache. And that brought us to a Friday. And I was doing readings at my home in my back office, my lovely back office, which I know you're still waiting for the grand reveal on. I'm like, I'm going to test my theory. I'm going to turn on the fan because it is kind of hot in here, and I don't have a stand-up fan to put in the office. We use ceiling fans. By the end of the first reading, my eyes were beginning to kill me. I could feel a headache coming on. I'm like, yeah, I'm feeling a little heated, a little nauseous. So sure enough, I went and I told my husband, I'm like, you have to get a stand-up fan for that room. So we won't be using the ceiling fans, but this really got me thinking, and something that you're probably like, what is this long story? When are you going to get to the point? Thanks for sharing your business, but what does this have to do with me? It got me thinking. America is a sick country. So many of us struggle with these ailments that we go to the doctors and they're not able to diagnose what's going on. How much of it might be coming from our environment? Those things that we don't see. I mean, how many of you recognize if the fluorescent lights are bothering you? Or if that fan overhead is bothering you because it's casting shadows and light? Or I read some blog articles where they say it dehydrates your eyes and causes a dehydration headache. How much of our ailments are due to just our environment? Probably a lot of them. And this is where intuition can step in. By paying attention to your environment, paying attention to those things that are different, and connecting the dot, being aware. Like, I know I can't go in some Walmarts or some Wegmans, because when I get in there, the lighting in those places, it throws me through a ringer. I can barely get, it's in the back of the store. It's many of the Wegmans and Walmarts. Don't know why it's at the back and not the front. But at the back of the store, I get the cold sweats. I feel nauseous. I feel dizzy. And I can barely make it from the back of the store to the front of the store without passing out. At first I thought, oh, this is really odd. But then I realized the connection between the two. It's the lighting that they use. Some places it might be the cleaning solutions. If you're sensitive to smells, you might be sensitive to some sounds and the white noise a place uses in its background. It may even be that you're in some place that's close to a powerful electrical grid and that you are being impacted by those electrical waves. In a world where we have so much more stimuli, we have to be careful. Not because it may be causing cancer, although the verdict and the deliberation for that is still out. But how are these things affecting our waves, our frequency? And is it making us sick? Is it making us feel off? I know for damn sure it was for me. That puts a lot of onus on you. And the onus should be on you for your health. If you're not feeling right, pay attention to your environment. Try some things. I made a simple change and turned off the fan. And guess what? I am so grateful I am. I know people who have the same problem and they won't turn off the fan. They're stubborn, they'll admit that they feel better, and they just let it keep going. They're allowing themselves to continue to be sick. Is it gonna heal it? No. The reason that I have these migraines is because I suffered a head injury. I will always have that head injury. There are some scars that are in my head that are never going to heal. So I will always be susceptible. If you have an illness which is triggering some of these things, something like diabetes or fibromyalgia, you're going to still be affected by that disease. It doesn't mean you don't have it. It just means that by monitoring your environment, you may be able to manage it better, especially when there's so much in our environments that can be affecting us. So that's my ramble for today. I am feeling much better. I'm glad we figured out some of this migraine issue so that I can sit back, I can be here in front of the camera, and I can get back to doing what I think I do best. My readings, my writing, my blogs, and the videos. I wouldn't put that on my list of things I do best, but I do have fun doing them. So thanks for listening. If you like my channel, please subscribe, share with your friends. Veda is right around the corner, and I will be up and doing that videos every day in August. Take care.